We want to start with a horrific shooting rampage in Georgia that has left 8 people dead. CBS News has learned that President Biden has been briefed on the attacks. Here's what we know so far. 21-year-old Robert Aaron Long was taken into custody. Police say video evidence led them to believe he was behind the shootings at 3 different spas in the Atlanta metro area last night. 6 of the 8
dead. Sorry,
Emily.
Sorry, 6 of the 8 dead are said to be Asian women. But investigators have not said whether or not the attacks are racially motivated. CBS News national correspondent Mark Strassman is in Atlanta with more on this.
The shooting spree began around 5 p.m. Monday at Young's Asian Massage Parlor in Cherokee County, 30 miles north of Atlanta. 2 victims died at the scene, 2 more at the hospital. Less than an hour later, police were called to Gold Spa, an Atlanta massage parlor, where police say 3 women who appeared to be Asian had been shot and killed.
While at that location, they received another call across the street and shots fired.
That location was a aromatherapy spa, where another victim, who also appeared to be an Asian woman, died.
Which is unfortunate. It's not really making any sense how this happens at a massage spa.
The common thread connecting the shootings prompted an Atlanta police officer to radio in this morning. A manhunt began for the suspect, seen in surveillance footage driving a black Hyundai earlier in the day. Officers later captured 21-year-old Robert Aaron Long, 150 miles south of Atlanta. Now, relatives of the shooting victims are left grappling over why.
I was just thinking that you never know when you're at the wrong place at the wrong time, because this was so all of a sudden, and it was just like a lot of things racing through my head.
So Mark Strassman is joining us now from Atlanta. Mark, it's really good to have you here. What do we know about this suspect? And why do police believe that he's responsible for all 3 attacks? And at least at this point, it doesn't seem like they're looking for anyone else.
No, they're really not looking for anybody else right now. What we know about him is, frankly, not much. 21 years old, lives just north of Atlanta, about 30 miles away in a town called Woodstock, Georgia. Police have linked him to all 3 crime scenes by surveillance tape, which showed his black SUV, which is a Hyundai Tucson, was on all 3 locations, and that's how they're pinned it on him. We also know that he's in custody on his first appearance in court this morning. But it's obviously so disturbing on a number of levels. And what apparently motivated him to commit these acts is of course the big question, and I don't have an answer for you there.
Yeah, Mark, as you know, and as you reported, there has been no confirmation that the shootings were racially motivated. How did police, can you just take us through what you know, how police were able to locate him fairly quickly, and he was taken in without any shots fired? I'm just curious about the details of the investigation that led police to find the suspect.
Yeah, it's a really good question. My understanding is that the surveillance tape was key. They looked at the surveillance tape, they found the license plate, and they finally tracked him about 150 miles south of Atlanta. They had to put the pit maneuver on him, which essentially spikes, blows up the tires. His black Hyundai spun out of control. They arrested him, and when they did arrest him, they used that so they blew on him for the pit maneuver. It was obviously a huge relief. Given the fact that we had 3 separate crime scenes, 8 people killed, and of course what everyone was trying to avoid at that point, let's not make this as awful as it is, let's not have it get any worse. So you're right, the good news is that within 3 hours after the shootings, they had their one and only suspect in custody.
And so what about the victims? Do we have any information about them? Have they been identified yet? What do we know? The other thing we know is that the South Korean Foreign Ministry told CBS News overnight that 4 of the victims are Korean. But beyond that, what we've been told by police, 6 of the victims were Asian women, apparently including those 4 Koreans, and then there was a white man and a white woman who were also killed. But beyond that, we don't know names, we don't know what the deal is at this launch, but just don't know a whole lot, but certainly expect to find out more today.
Yeah, the Stop AAPI National Coalition, which was organized to address violence against Asians in the United States, put out a statement been reeling from high levels of racial discrimination. So I guess my next question mark would be, what's the security status in the Atlanta area right now? Is there a heightened sense of security? Are you just worried that there may be anything else down the line, or just because I get that they have arrested this one person, they believe that he is the sole culprit as far as they can tell. So what are we looking at right now?
Yeah, I mean, let's put it this way. I mean, during this pandemic, there's spike in hate crimes against Asian Americans who become the targets, and various advocacy groups are worried that this is only going to fuel more of these attacks. So it's not just in Atlanta where people are on guard. In communities, major cities that have significant Asian American populations, including New York and Seattle, there are extra patrols out trying to make sure that, first of all, nothing happens, but secondarily, also trying to reassure these communities that somebody is out there looking for them in a moment when they feel particularly vulnerable.